If you train with back pain, you must be familiar with this loop where you get injured at the gym or in more intensive training, and then you go back to your physio. The physio says, okay, you must slow down. Here are some therapeutic exercises. You stop your training, you do just the rehabilitation exercises, and then once you're out of pain, you go back to the gym, and now the gym exercises feel way too advanced. You get injured again, you go back to the physio, you go back to the therapeutic exercises, then you go back to the gym, you get injured again, and so on and on. And the problem is that there is a gap between your rehabilitation journey and your performance journey, where you challenge your body. And this is exactly why I have created a Repower method, to bridge these two journeys seamlessly. At any point, we can slide back and incorporate the core stability and postural foundations to make sure your back is protected as you train. In Repower, we have 3 phases. We start with Restore, the phase where you have frequent back pain flare-ups and maybe you're scared to move. We focus on building the foundations for movement, building a frame on which we can later build strength. We focus on learning how to manage pain and how to move in a way that your torso muscles are firing to protect your spine and your body is able to manage the pressure within the abdominal cavity successfully in all the more challenging movements later on. The second phase, Rebuild, is when now on this frame that we have built in the previous phase, we build muscle. So we use progressive overload, we challenge the body progressively to build up the muscle mass. And the third phase is the Reinforce phase, where we start with a sport-specific training, performance-oriented training that includes speed and agility drills, that includes training in previously vulnerable positions with changes of direction, multiplanar training, plyometrics. We try to not just get you out of back pain, but get you in a place where you are stronger than before the pain.